Welcome back to another video, and today's video we will talk about PHP file uploads. So how you can upload file in PHP. Let's say you want to upload an image, so how you can do this. So let me show you step by step. First, I will create a file, and that is file upload.php. So here you can see we are in a test PHP project, and inside it we have a file upload.php file. So let me just type here HTML first, because I want to create a form, because if you want to upload anything you need a form, right? So we just have to type here form, and you can see we have a class here. For now, actually I want to remove this class because we don't want to do any style. So here you can see we have an action and we have a method, and here in the action, let's say I want to redirect to this page, so I will say here file upload.php. I want to redirect to this PHP file, right? So that's why I have given here the same file name, file upload.php. And if you want to upload file, that time you have to use method as post. And one more thing you have to use, and that is called end type. So without using it, you cannot upload file. So end type should be multi-part slash or oblique, whatever you say, then form data. That's it. Now inside form, let's say we want to upload file, right? So we just have to say here an input field, and our type is now file. We want to catch the file, right? So you have to give a name here, and let's say our file name is file. Now let's say I want to add a submit button, so I have to give another input here, and type should be submit. We can say here submit, and value, we need to give a value, and let's say want to display submit, so we will say here submit. Now let's just open it from the browser. So to do this, you just have to turn on your Apache server, and you can see gem control panel here, and we have Apache here. We just have to start it. For now we will not use MySQL because we don't have any MySQL work here, so let just be as it is. Now go to the any browser you want, and you have to search here or type here localhost slash your project name test php, and then your file name, right? File upload.php slash file upload.php. So this is the page, right? Here you can see we have a file uploaded option here and a submit button. If we click on submit, then it will submit the file. But where actually it will submit the file? So we need a PHP script to catch this file. So here under the, in the bottom or in the top, you can create a script. So let me just create it in the bottom side. So I will say here PHP question mark, then angular sign. So we just have to write like this if you want to write PHP script, and now we have to catch the value, right? So now let me just create a variable here, and I will say here, let's say file name or file, let's say file name. And if I say here, so we have a global, super global variable, and that is called $_files for the file. So for file, we have a super global variable, and that is called $_files. And here, as it is multi-part, so it will be like this. And inside file, we just have to mention the file name. So our file name is file, and we know in super global variables, it has also some variables or parameter. What can I say is parameter, and by default it is name if you want to save the name. So let's say when you submit the file, actually where it will go. So our server actually create a temporary path or file for it, so that it can receive the file, right? That's why our server, localhost server, actually create a temporary file. So let me show you. If I say here echo, and if I say here our temporary file location is if I say here $_file, and then here I will say our file name is file, right? And it has by default a temporary variable, and that is called temp name. So this temp name actually created by our localhost server. So actually it will create a path where actually our file will be temporarily saved, and from there actually I have to keep my file. I mean, I have to catch my file and I have to put it inside other folder actually will be created by me or the developers, let's say. So now if I echo it, now it will show our where actually our temporary file will be set. So if I go to the browser, if I say here enter, okay, just forget about this warning. I will solve this problem later. Now we just have to select the file, and here you can see in our project we have a png file, and that is getpost.png. and if I double click on it, so we have added the png image, and now if I submit, now you can see our temporary file location is in C drive, gem, temp, then our file. So here you can see the our server actually create a temporary file for the, I mean temporary folder, right? Temporary path for the file. So we have to move our file from this temporary file to our destination file, right? Let me show you how actually you can do this, then you will understand automatically, and I will recap it at the end of the video. No problem, just continue the video. Now so we have a variable here, you can see file name, and where actually we catch the file name. Now like it, we will catch our file location also, because we need our location, I mean temporary location, to move the file from temporary location to the targeted location. So now I will say here temp location or temporary location. So I will say here temp location $_ our super global variable, and that is files, and just have to pass two parameter, and that is first one is our file name, and that is file. So I have to write here file, sorry, small letter, file, and then its own default parameter, and that is temp name. If you did any mistake here, let's say you just say here temp, it will not work, because you cannot set your own parameter name here, because they have their default parameter, right? So now actually we need to create a folder first, because let's say I want to move this file from this temporary location to a destination. So our destination would be, let's say I want to create a folder here, new folder, and let's name it image. So let's say images, and here, so I want to move my image in the images folder. So when actually somebody submit this file from anywhere, it will moved in images folder. So we just have to set a variable here, $_, let's say targeted folder variable, and here we will say our targeted folder is images, right? Slash, that's our targeted folder. Now we have to move our file from this temporary location to our targeted location. So we have to use a function here that is called move _ uploaded files. So this is the function, and here we just have to pass these three parameter. So how? So first of all, we have to give our temporary location, and that is this one. Then comma, next parameter is our targeted folder, and this is our targeted folder, and just we have to add the file name. Actually we have catch here, so we just have to copy it and paste it here. That's it. Now it will work. Okay, reload this page, and if I choose a file, let's say get post, if I double click on it, now I will submit this, and here you can see nothing, but we will check it inside image, and here you can see our png image is inside the images. So we have successfully moved our temporary our file from temporary location to our main location. So let me upload one more file here. So I will choose file here, and now we will choose file from another folder. Let's say from the gallery, C drive gallery, and here we will, let's say we want this folder, this file. So we will double click on it and submit it. Now we will check in the image folder. Now you can see our file is also submitted here. So this is how you can do form submission. Now, as I mentioned that I will solve the problem. Actually, when I reload this page, you can see we have some warning here. So let's solve this problem. To do this, we just have to set here a if condition, that is if, and we'll say here is set, and we'll say here dollar underscore post. Our method is post, so we'll say here post, and we will say here the value is submitted name is submit, right? So we have to just copy it and paste it here. We have given here a condition, that is if is set post, if somebody submit this, that time actually it will work. So this will be like this, and we just have to cut it from here and let's paste it inside the if condition. Now the warning will be gone. Let me show you. If I reload this page, now you can see there is no warning like this. So this is how you can upload file. It's very simple, right? So I hope you understand well. So make sure to give a like and subscribe this channel for more videos like this. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.